You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how I come to work? They just came suddenly, started demolition.
Alright, so my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel once again. Peter Obi have come out to cry out. Oh, yes, Peter Obi cried out to the public the kind of injustice that is happening in this country and what he have been facing ever since he put himself into this political matter. Alright, so recently this video surfaced online that Peter Obi younger brother house in Lagos has been demolished. According to Peter Obi, in the latest video we saw via social media and also as he explained it via his handle, he noted that there was no legal paper backing for this demolition. And who is the person that sent for the demolition? According to the people that were in the ground demolishing the house, stated that the owner of the house asked them to demolish it. Alright, according to Peter Obi, said that this particular company is his brother's company, that he have allegedly owned this land for the past 10 to 15 years old, 15 years ago. And all of a sudden, bulldozer and everything arrived at the site. He had traveled to US and from there he returned back to, on his way going back to Abuja, the brother called that people are demolishing his house. And he flew all the way from Abuja back to Lagos in Ikeja to view the site and to confirm if actually it was a reality. And getting to the site, this is what he saw, guys. And why he tried to ask question why the demolition is going on. And those that are in charge stated that the owner of the house sent them there is a court order. And he tried to view the court order. While going through the court order, he now saw that unknown person, unknown, no name, no picture, was inside the document, stated that they should demolish the house allegedly. So for him, he said, this is a real injustice. It's because he brought himself out to be in this political field and also to stand for justice. That is why all this whole thing is happening to him, that he have passed through a lot. All right, before we go further, I will allow you guys to watch this short video before I go into details of what he wrote, guys.
I see the equipment that are here. You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how I come to work? They just came suddenly, started demolition. You know, if my brother didn't have a brother like me, they would. He wanted to enter here. They said, no, you can't enter. We are caught in junction. What about caught in junction that allows somebody to enter into another person's property? They treat him for removing his things and everything and demolishing everywhere. What about caught in junction is that? We are finished in the country. I see the equipment.
Oh, good. I already have.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Just go.
Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US. And my younger brother told me, he urgently wants to see me. And I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Next Food Limited, the land they owned for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said that the owner, that I've got injunction, and that they're about to start demolishing it. I said, okay, we'll go to court. But they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday, he called me, said they removed the roof. They brought 3 tractors, they're demolishing everything as fast as they can. And I said, no, I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all effort for them to enter there, they will refuse to even enter. And they've chased out the people who are living there. So there's nothing they can do. That's how I came from Abuja with first time this morning from Abuja. Drove to this place. Asked the people, they weren't authorized it to the money. They said I've got injunction. That the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. They just gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the court injunction and see who the owner is, the person who is that claiming is sued? They gave me the court injunction. The court injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown documentation on everything? I said the land belongs to you. A land with property. And within yesterday and today, it's demolishing property. Look at it.
That was from the post. Then from here, he wrote to say, any society where lawlessness overrides the rule of law is not destined to be a haven for investors. Recent reports showing that Nigerian human rights indicators have worsened mainly highlighted several short titles in government protection for civil liabilities, personal security, and basic living standards. I know what I have been going through as a person in abuse of my human rights just because I contested a presidential election, which I have legitimate right to do. So imagine what small business owners, regular citizens, and vulnerable communities face every day. If this level of loneliness can happen to someone with a registered company and legitimate means, what happens to those that ordinary Nigeria have? This morning, my younger brother called me frantically, informing me that a group of people had invaded his company property in Ikeja, Lagos, and were demolishing the building. He had just come in from Port Harcourt and was denied entry to the property by security men who told him the building was being pulled down. They even informed him that this demolition had started over the weekend. As a peace-loving Nigerian, he quickly started processing to go court immediately, not knowing what must have resulted in this, as they moved fast to destroy his home without any restraint. I rushed to Lagos from Abuja after the call this morning and headed straight to the property. On arrival, I was met by security people who tried to bar me from entering the property. I humbly pleaded with them that the property belongs to my brother company, and from the records, the company had owned the property for over a decade. They told me they had a court judgment and immediately requested it. You would not believe that the court judgment they claim was issued against an unknown person and squatters. I went further to ask about a demolition order or permit, and there was none. How do you sue an unknown person? How does a court issue a judgment in such a phase of a case? No one was served, no name was written, yet they showed up with excavators and begin destroying a structure that has stood for over 15 years. I immediately asked the excavator for the person who had sent them, and they said they didn't know anyone, but they were only informed to come and demolish the house. I immediately told them to tell whosoever it is that I would like to speak with them. If they can, call my number, which I share with the excavator, so that I can speak with whosoever gave them the order to demolish the property. I stood there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., waiting to get a call at least, and nobody called or came. The contractor even said he didn't know who sent him. Two men later came and said they would like us to go to police station. I asked if they even had a demolition order, but they had nothing. The whole situation screamed of coordinated loneliness and impunity. Our country has become lawless. I just started reminiscing about how just over the weekend I had a meeting when someone told me how he has investment in Ghana, Senegal, and the Benin Republic, but won't touch Nigeria despite his market being here. I asked him why. His answer was vexing. Nigeria is a lawless country. Until we have laws that protect people, nobody will invest in Nigeria. Oh, wow. Then finally, he wrote, say, in Nigeria, I'm just shocked. How did Nigeria get to this level of lawlessness? What kind of country are we trying to build when the right of citizens, their lives, their properties, and their voices are trampled upon daily? I remain committed to a better Nigeria where lawlessness will be a thing of the past. Protection of life and property, respect for human rights, care for the less privileged, and basic education for all children. A new Nigeria is possible. P.O. It is well. Alright guys, this is Peter Obi's cry to the public over his brother's property. This is his explanation to the public over his brother's property. This is really, really inhuman. This is not really nice at all. It's very, very, very bad. How can you demolish somebody's house without court order? No name was given for you to go. Okay. Who sent you? Nobody. This country safe. Imagine this is Peter Obi. Talk more of an ordinary man. What will happen? Alright, so my correct better people, if Nigeria never happens to you, pray make it not happen. No. Aguba said there is saying in Igbo land, Achubang ne ewu na afoya, achukwa nwaya. When the mother goat is being pursued and she is not found, they go after the kids. This is a clear depiction of it. Then the next person, this is Nigeria. Anything can happen to anyone if you are not part of them. Only their crew, they enjoy the country. One day go be, one day shall. Which day be that day? Oh, this thing done the long, really. Then why of life says, when Peter Obi become president of Nigeria, because that one is sure banker and starts dealing with his particular branch of APC men. Seriously, let nobody complain that time, because we are seeing all the evil they are doing to him today. Unchanged path will not remain in power forever. Buhari don't do his own go. Nigeria no turn by turn. Nigeria not turn by turn. Shalom. Alright, why the next one's coming from KCC? They keep coming for our fathers has done it again. Cast your virtual vote here for P2B. Let's know our self-party members. Alright, this is the reactions from netizens. Then why you was saying Nigerian government always demolish because of envy, hate, nothing more. Now so, if they look you say they don't like you, bam, they don't send order immediately. Then the next one is coming from Kings Shall say, only the destruction of landmark beach is enough reason to know foreign investors shall invest in Nigeria. They play politics in everything and don't care about the victims will fail. Don't care about how the victim will feel. I think that's what exactly what he's trying to drop. And finally, I'm going to take it from this last person. Say, if Bat was a reasonable president, he ought to call the leader of the oppositions and get to the bottom of this, as the optic is not right. Optic is not right. But in Kode, form blind, because he probably sent them. Nebuchadnezzar of the president. I better go another day, allegedly. Alright, I'm going to sign up from this particular one for now. The next person, vote Obi 2027. Babi say his only sin was being Peter Obi brother. It's a pity it's not going to last forever. Generation might pass, but one day all this must come to an end. Once again, guys, thank you so much. You have seen how people react to this. So what will be your own opinion? Let me see your comment via comment section. Thanks and bye.